Okay, so picture this. It's 1987. A young family is looking for a fresh start, a better life. But what they find instead is an absolute nightmare, a terrifying ordeal that would completely shatter everything they thought they knew about the world. This is the true story of how their dream home turned against them. Now, this quote, this isn't just some dramatic flair we added. This comes directly from a family member who actually lived through it. So think of it less as an opening line and more as a warning for what's to come. All right, let's meet the family at the heart of this. We have Ramesh Majumdar, his wife, and their two little boys, who are just 4 and 2 years old. It's 1987. Ramesh gets a job transfer to Delhi. And, job number one is finding a place for his family to live. He's a practical guy, just looking for a simple, practical solution. So he finds this room in a place called Gandhinagar. And on paper, it seems almost too good to be true. The pros? Well, they were pretty convincing. The price was incredibly low, and his sister lived just one street over, which was a huge plus. But there were definitely some red flags. The landlord was kind of secretive, and he wanted 2 months' rent in advance, which was a lot. Still, for a practical guy like Ramesh, the low price and having family nearby just seemed to outweigh any doubts. Okay, so you really need to get a picture of this house's layout because it's crucial to the story. The family is living in one of 2 rooms on the first floor. The room right next to theirs, always locked. No one ever went in or out. And to use the bathroom, they had to go all the way downstairs, past where the landlord lived. So you can imagine how isolated they felt up there. And here it is, the first major warning. Ramesh's own sister, the one who lived just down the street, told him point blank, don't take that room. She'd heard rumors, she just had a bad feeling about it. But Ramesh, he was focused on the money he was saving and the convenience. He decided to ignore her. And that decision, well, it was one he would come to regret, big time. So they move in, and for the first couple of days, everything's totally normal. But Ramesh's wife, let's call her the mother in our story, she was a bit more sensitive to the atmosphere of a place, and she started to feel this deep sense of unease. It began as just a little feeling, but it ramped up really, really fast. And, things went south quick. On just day 5, she sees this shadow flit past their doorway, and she swears it went into the locked room. The very next day, she finds her 2-year-old just giggling his heart out, playing with nobody, an invisible friend. By day 7, it got physical. She was napping, and she felt something gently but firmly pulling the blanket off of her. This wasn't just in her head anymore. Then came this moment of just pure, undiluted terror. She heard a knock at their window. But think about it. They were on the first floor. There's no balcony, no ledge. It's impossible for someone to be out there. And just as that horrifying realization sinks